Hello. Man, dude. Hello, how are you? My deepest condolences for being a couple minutes behind. Sorry about that. I try my best not to let that happen again. I was actually already ready, but some things sometimes like stuff happens like the battery in my remote here just gave out and died. So I could not. Hey guys. Hey, can you hear me? Just want to make sure that you can hear me. My mouse went out, so so I wasn't able to log on or nothing. I'm like what's going on? I thought there was something wrong with my computer. And hey, Miss Anya, next thing you know, I had to switch the batteries out. So unfortunately, man, without a without a mouse, I can't do anything. So, but we're good. How are you guys? I'm happy to see you loud and clear. Thank you. How are you guys? How you guys doing? I want to know about your day. I want to know about how you guys are doing. Welcome to Ask Fearless, just in case you don't know who I am. I am everyone's um, life coach, philosopher, um, consigliere, if I need to be. That's kind of who I am and what it is that I do. So on our channel, we talk about our dreams, goals, aspirations, and or problems preventing us from moving on. I got some amazing news for a bunch of people, but I cannot talk about it. Number one, because it's none of my business to talk about. And number two, I didn't get permission to talk about these things, about these people. So until they until they say something. Another thing I wanted to get with you guys and make sure that it was okay for me to create um a messenger community group for us. So for now on, I could just start taking. Hey, what's up, Renita? Not a problem. Thank you, dear. Um, so I wanted to start taking those cheat sheets and putting them in one place instead of giving them all to you guys individually. Is that okay with you guys? And again, if it's not, you guys are more than welcome to back out of it if you want. But it's just easier for me to do that. Matter of fact, now that we're speaking of, I'm gonna do it again. This is actually what we're working on tonight. So now you guys already have it. And again, I could just send it to one person instead of sending it to each and every one of you individually. Um, but here's another cool thing. I would like to name our thing something because right now it has no name. Let's see. Can you guys see it? I don't think you guys can. Anyway, it has no name. I would like to name our group something. And I figured we could kind of talk about that tonight if you guys wouldn't mind. Who's out here with this? Thank you. I appreciate that, kind sir. Thank you guys. So without further ado, let's kind of jump in and get started on the topic at hand. I think you guys already know what I'm going to ask you before we get started. How are you guys doing on your commitment? Today is day 7 of you guys keeping your commitment, not only to me, but to yourselves and to your word. So again, ooh, perfect. Say less. Can I get somebody else to second that? Jerry said we are the fearless few. Here's the thing. I like it. And I was just kind of just throwing stuff out there in general. But if that's I personally don't mind something like that. I don't. But this is not just about me, Jer Bear. It's about all of us. So if everybody's cool with it, then that's what we are. Good morning, Miss Shadera. Well, good evening. I said good morning, sorry. So, Yachty, right now we're talking about what to name our group. Oh, shit. Okay. Then say less. We are from now on known as the Fearless Few. Matter of fact, where's the hood on? Let me change. I'm going to change it up right now. Boom. Boom. The Fearless Few. Look at this. Hold on. Tell me that doesn't look good, y'all. Tell me that does not look good. The Fearless Few. What? What? Shirts will be coming soon. Shirts will be coming soon. FYI. As soon as we figure out what kind of design we're going to get, shirts will be coming soon. Miss Shadera said, I love it. Wonderful. All right. Well, that order of business is done. How have you guys been doing keeping your word? Because I see some of y'all trying to skimp. Shirts coming soon, yes. Okay. I'm digging it. I like that idea, Yachty. That's a good idea. I love it. Okay, so how have you guys been with keeping your word? Stop fucking around. Let's go. How are you guys doing with that? How you doing with it, Miss Yadira? How are you doing with keeping your word? What about you, Christopher? What about you, Jerry? Renita's kind of working right now, so what about I don't even need to ask you, Anya. How are you doing with that, Rebecca? How are you guys doing with keeping your word? Okay. Jerry said he's doing well with keeping his word. Okay. For those of you just now showing up, my name is Fearless Cummings again. Welcome to Ask Fearless. And the question right now is because 7 days ago, we made a commitment to keep our word, not only on the inner, but the outer. And I'm asking our team, the Fearless Few, because it's only a few of us that are willing to do it. Most of y'all are not. Just saying. I just want to make sure that my team is doing well with that. And if we need to do anything to assist in that. Okay, I love hearing that. We got to build on small little those small little wins. I love it. I was killing it today, keeping my word. That's what I like hearing. Miss Renita said I'm doing well. Jerry said I'm doing well. Yadira, how you doing with keeping your word, dear? Okay, Miss Anya, we'll get some. Miss Anya, we'll get some shirts, man. Okay. She said I would love to get a YouTube shirt like Axe Fearless and hang it with Anya. Chris is size 4 of his shirts. I'm a medium now. I think you're more of like a small, Anya, but we can work with a medium. She said we're all good. I'm so committed. Chris is committed. We're all good. I'm telling y'all, man, Miss Anya. Thank you, ma'am. All right, let's kind of jump in. So today our topic is 6 steps to appreciate the time that we have. 6 steps to appreciate the time that we have. Now, if you remember, I talked about this yesterday. I said that we were going to be talking about this. Hopefully, you guys remember. I do come with a warning. My warning is that if you are easily offended, this is probably not the channel for you. Here we talk about our dreams, goals, aspirations, our problems, our pain, the things that have prevented us from moving forward. So we go deep here. If that's not your thing, it's okay. There's 100 million other channels out there that's waiting for you. But if taking accountability, learning a couple things, and being with an amazing group of people, pull up a chair and have a seat. Welcome to Ags Fearless. All right. So, because I'm a certified life coach, philosopher, and trainer, a lot of what we do is about training, right? Rethinking, restructuring, reframing how we think about things. So please grab yourself a pen pad or whatever you need to get focused, snacks, drinks, snuggies, blankets, charger, reading glasses. I don't know what you need. Hurry up and go get it though, because I'm going to give you some really good information. Everything that's worth knowing, learning, teaching, or understanding revolves around repetition. We've been doing this now. Oh my gosh. I didn't even do that. We have to go back though. We've been doing this for 62 days now. And we've been keeping it funky. We've been keeping it repetitive. So everybody that's in the Fearless Few, we already know exactly what we're here to do. And we're going to welcome you in with open arms. As long as you're willing to do the work. Because if you're not, we're gonna have to check you. Okay? But before we do get started, let's give ourselves a round of applause. Oh, please me. Find my shit, sorry. For ourselves and more. Clap for yourself. All right, clap for yourselves. We're 62 days smarter. I love it. We're clapping because we've been here for the most part for 62 days together. Straight. No breaks, no days off. We just been at it, right? And you're also clapping for yourself for being here. And here's the thing, if you don't clap for yourself, nobody else is going to clap for you because we're giving people permission to clap for us. Okay? Oh, wow. Look at that. Looks like one of the investments went down a little bit. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let me shut this off and get going. Sorry. Please, ladies and gentlemen, ask me as many questions as you possibly can because I'm only here to help. That's what I'm here to do. Okay? Yeah, there's a bunch of different things that we do, but we like to face our shit. First off, we like to find it. What is it? Name it. Then we like to do a little bit of facing it, looking that shit right in the face before we reframe the shit out of it. That's what we do. Here at the Ags Fearless and my Fearless Few, we do not mess around. There is nothing that we cannot accomplish. Nothing. Just saying. Nothing. And if you can't accomplish it, man, I'm going to gaslight your ass to the point where you think you can. Okay? I'm going to gaslight you to make you think you can do it. And then I'm going to be right behind you with them training wheels, making sure that you get there. Okay, I was just talking to somebody tonight about her going back to school. And I said, hey, hold on. No. I said, I don't trust you. She said, what? I said, no, I don't trust you. I don't trust that you're really trying to go. I said, I want to go with you. She said, seriously? I'm not joking. I want to go too. I want to make sure that you're going to schedule yourself for school. She's like, all right, I got you. Next thing you know, I get an email from said person with her acceptance letter getting accepted into school. Here's the thing, man. Don't tell me that you have a dream. Don't tell me. Don't. Because I'm going to make you live that shit. I'm the guy that you don't want to tell that I got a dream, a goal, an aspiration. Fearless, there's something that I want so bad. Oh, do you now? Because we about to find the fuck out real quick. Real quick. We are going to put a year's worth of effort into like 3 to 6 months. We're going to put a year's worth of shit together. 3 to 6 months. I don't like to mess around, as you guys can see. As soon as I say I'm going to do something, I do it. There's nothing else to discuss. Okay? I want each and every one of you to be the same way. Because that's what I'm selling. Right? All right. Now, with this, you already know we're going to get people booing us. You know we're going to get some boos. People are going to... Here's the thing. Tupac once said, people will hate you for whatever you do. I didn't say that. Tupac said that. Thank you, guys. Hey, what's up, Jen? You hear the boos coming from us? You hear the boos coming for us, rather? See, they're going to keep coming. You want to know why? Because the fearless few is walking in the building. And you know what that means, don't you? That means that we all have confidence levels like that of Kanye West. Godly type shit. Offensive type stuff. But that's what happens when we believe in each other, though, isn't it? But before we get started, would you mind, ladies and gentlemen, if you did me a favor and give me two of my favorite words? Can I get a hell yeah, even with the booing? Can I get a hell yeah? Let me get my hell yes, ladies and gentlemen. I can't move without it. Can I get a hell yes? For my fearless feet, thank you, Jer Bear. Do you hear the boos? Thank you, Renita. And she's at work with it. This right here is how a foundation gets started. Thank you, Rebecca. Look, of course. Thank you, Miss Anya. Thank you, Yadira. Thank you, Christopher, Mr. Dady. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm going to shut this off. This is fucking annoying. All right, sorry about that. We're here. Oh, dude. I forgot to do our word again. Well, either way, it's discipline. To learn, knowledge, information. You already know it because we talked about it before. Yes, perfect. All right, we don't keep it pushing. I will. Actually, no. Yes, I did do it. Actually, I did it yesterday. All right, so it's synonym for our daily dose of discipline. The synonym is willpower. The strength to resist short-term temptations. And the antonym is chaos. Complete disorder or a lack of control. Complete disorder or lack of control. Boom, there you go. Hello, Melissa. How are you? Hello, Jennifer. Melissa, I was just talking about a person who just got themselves signed up to college, and I was just telling our group that number one, I can't say who it was, and number two, because I didn't get that person's permission or whatever to talk about it. But I just wanted to let you guys know that we were talking about someone who went ahead and is going back to school. So, Melissa, was that you? Is that you that's going to go ahead and get that doctorate? Is that you, Melissa, that's going to go ahead and get that doctorate? Melissa, are you going to get a doctorate's degree? Is that you? Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, can we get a round of applause for Dr. Melissa Ragland? For now on, we don't call her Melissa. It is Dr. Melissa Ragland. Doctor. See, we have to bring this into fruition now. Doctor. Dr. Melissa Ragland. Thank you. Good job. That's all I'm saying. Doctor. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. It sounds like it has a great ring to it. Dr. Ragland. I love it. I don't think she knows yet. I don't think she knows yet. Something in some type of clinical psychology or something. Something in those within that line. Something within that line. I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry about that. She first has to get a master's degree, then get her doctorate. But you know us. You know us. Doctor is what we're going for. But masters, we're cool with that too. Look at that. Clinical and mental health counts. What the fucking. That's what I'm talking about, Melissa. That's what I'm talking about. Good job. Good job. You said, okay, so here's our little cheat sheet. Don't trip because I already sent it to you, so you already got it. All right, boom. Okay. I wanted to give this one to you guys real fast. So here's the thing we only get 77 to 80 years of life to live. For the most, now we do. If the human average lifespan was in dog years, which is 7 years, that same 80-year lifespan would actually be 560 years. Did you guys know that? But in reverse, you'd actually only be alive for 11.4 years. So if a dog lived the same amount of time that we did within their time, you'd only be alive for 11 years. That's it. 11. Doesn't that kind of doesn't that kind of mess with you a little bit? If it were in dog years, you live shit, what is it? An eon? It's 1,000. You live half an eon, right? Ain't that crazy to think about that? Oh, I don't even have my comments on. Give me a sec. Here we go. Look at that. Look at everybody congratulating you, Melissa. Look at that. Look at all the love you're getting, ma'am. You see how crazy that is? You see all the love you're getting in here? Right. Well, either way, I'm just saying that's kind of crazy, though. Is it not? Christopher said, congratulations to Melissa. Look at you. Getting all this love in here. I love that. All right. So notice the pause. Again, what we're talking about is how to appreciate the time that we have while we're here. Right. So pause to notice. You're rushing through the day and suddenly realize that you don't remember the last hour. How many of us do that? We just kind of rush through life and we just kind of forget stuff. Oh, please. We just kind of rush through life and we just kind of mindfully trip over shit and we don't even think about the time that we have. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? So the question is that when was the last time that I was truly and fully present in the moment? And I'm really asking you guys this. When was the last time you were actually in the moment? Is it? And eon is a really? Oh, please. So genealogy. Okay. So it says a scientific eon is 500 to several billion years, all kind of based on Yeah. Wow. So either way, so what is 1,000 years then? That's not century because a century, it's 100. So what is 1,000 years? What is a foul wow? What's 1,000 years? Millennium? Millennium. Duh. So half a millennium. Millennia. Half a millennium. Yes, thank you. Thank you. And you'd already wrote that down before I saw it. All right, so half a millennia. Thank you about that. Yeah, eon is a very long time. Very long time. Anyway, so when was the last time you guys? Okay, so Melissa said every day. What about the rest of you? When was the last time you were actually fully present in the moment? Like, I don't know what was going on. For me, I think it was today when I was talking to my kid, and we were talking about, excuse me, we were talking about, oh my God, no, 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 no. Please do not ever apologize for being pedantic. Please don't do that. Don't do that. No, 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 no. No, don't do that. No, no. Take that apology back. Rebecca, take it back. No, 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 no. We don't apologize for corrections. Take it back. Take that sorry back. No. Because I'd have walked around thinking that I was saying the right thing. And so you was like, no, that's not what that is. This is what it is. And then I can go look. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Millennia is what I was talking about. So no, 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 no. Take it back. Take it back. No. Hello, Jessica. So no, you have to take that back, please. Now, do not apologize for making us better. Don't apologize for making us better. Please don't do that. Because if you said something, I'm not gonna apologize to to for helping you see things a little differently. So don't apologize to me. No, I don't- I don't accept. Make me better. I want to get better. So yeah, no, nope. I do not accept your apology. So thank you. That's what I like to see. They know. And again, I mean, what am I always telling y'all? Dude, if I can't accept it, hey, it starts with me. All this shit that I'm teaching you guys starts here first. I can't tell y'all to do something if I'm not doing it. That means that I'm a hypocrite. I don't want to be a hypocrite. Asshole, I can be that. Hypocrite, I'm cool on that. Right? I've done enough of that shit. I'm good. So no, thank you for correcting me. Okay. Thank you too, Miss Anya. All right. So again, when was the last time you guys were fully in the moment? And then we can move on. With me, I had to talk to my kid about that. About being a young man of his word. His little friend came over, and his friend's supposed to be at his house by 7:30. So I told his father, I'll make sure that he leaves my house at 7:15. I get home at 7:40. Excuse me. That young man's still in my house. Like, why is he here? It's 7:43. Oh, he's playing a game. No, 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 no. My word means something. I told your parents that you will be out of my house at 7:15. I don't care what y'all got going on here. You cannot be here at 7:15. Now, if you go home or not, that is irrelevant. I got nothing to do with that. You can't be in my house at 7:15. You got to be gone. I'm not lying to your parents. We're not doing that. So if I tell them that you left my house, that's when you left my house. My word is my word. Okay? Just saying. Throwing it out there. Okay, it's definitely today. It was a spectacular day. I was pretty much in the moment. Okay, perfect. I love that. We can work with that. Jennifer says, on the trampoline an hour ago with my son, he said he liked doing it because it made me smile. Come on, man. Isn't that beautiful? Chris said when we went on our vacation. That's what I love to hear. What about you, Yadira? When's the last time you were actually in the moment that you really kind of just stopped to take a deep breath and look around? When's the last time you did that? I think I did that earlier today, too. Me and Anya had a few things we had to go do today. And it felt so good just to kind of be out and about. And even with all the stuff I had going on, it felt good to just be in the moment. Look at that. Pretty much all day between my interview and signing up for school. Yes, Melissa, you've really been in the moment. Hell yeah, I love that. So reality is that life isn't passing you by. It's just waiting for you to look up and notice it. That's it. So when people say, man, my life has just flew right by me. Of course. When's the last time you actually just took a deep breath and observed what was around you? Okay? Goddamn. Chill out. All right, number 2. Reflect on what matters. Example, you spent the whole week busy, but felt like nothing truly meaningful happened. I know I feel like that sometimes. I know that we all do. Can I get a hell yeah? We all feel like that sometimes. Don't we? Of course we do. So the question that we have to ask ourselves is, am I spending time or am I reinvesting it? Investing in it? So am I spending time or just investing in it? And investing is like I'm going to put that time out in the future. So I'm not really in the moment. I'm actually in the future. So spending time with a person is being able to hang out with a person, look at a person face to face or on camera or whatever. Investing in it is, oh, I'll save that time for later. Like I told y'all, man, when my father passed a number of years ago, he said, man, I wish I'd have done more. I wish I'd have done more. He said that when I was in my early 20s. I wish I would have done more. Didn't. Okay. So again, it's that, am I spending that time or am I investing it? Which one is it? Right? So reality is what fills your calendar isn't always what fills your soul. Real appreciation starts with real alignment, right? So when you find out who and what you are, all that good stuff, that's when you get to really reflect on what matters. When you understand what your values are, that's when you understand that shit. See what I mean? I mean, it did for me. And I think that it is for some of you guys too. let me ask you guys, by understanding what our values are, if we are going to touch on this again, I want to make sure that we submit our stuff and know it, or whatever, start building the same shit that I built. I think that what we did before was cool, but I really want to touch in on that. So let me ask you, by knowing what you value the most, how has that helped your life moving forward? Knowing what you value. So, knowing what your values are, how has that helped your life moving forward? And I'm really asking. So, you already know what that means. Music time. Miss Anya, what the hell are you talking about? I don't remember the day I was dying. I Thank you, Miss Anya. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm with you on it. You are a funny little lady, dear. Jerry said it helps me focus on the good shit. Okay. Okay. Instead of you laughing, Jessica, why don't you tell us your thing? Okay, stay. It helps me stay focused. What has understanding and knowing what your values, how have you felt understanding what your values are? You too, Yadira. You too, Jennifer. And Jennifer, I mean, if you need, I got you on helping you to kind of identify what your things are, because we all kind of did the same thing. So let me know if you need some help. I will assist you. I strongly believe that you can. I don't believe a person can move forward until they understand what they value in life. That's where your why is. That's where your what is. That's where your fuck you attitude comes from. When you understand that, at that point, you don't think about getting upset. You think about what those values are. Okay, I got you. Not a problem. I'll tell you guys if Jessica had this incident today. Jessica, do you mind if I kind of talk about your thing a little bit? Just for a quick sec. Jessica had this. I can't. Hold on. Let me wait for her to respond because I don't want to. I don't want. I'm not gonna talk about all of it. I just want to make sure. I just want to put it out. I want to tell people kind of what happened, but explain. Yeah. So again, thank you, Jessica. So, no, she said, knowing what my values are, has helped me establish boundaries for myself and go ahead. And that's actually what I was gonna say. Jessica knowing what her boundaries, no, excuse me, her knowing what she values in life, set a clear boundary automatically. So her daughter got into some stuff today, and she was able to stand up, draw a line in the sand, stay calm, listen to what they had, and then go after and then talk about it afterwards with poise, with tactfulness, and understanding that, you know what, I'm not gonna just let y'all walk all over me. We're not doing that. And she respectfully caught these people lying to her about her kid. And I think that the only way that you're able to do that is, number one, when you know what your values are. Number one, when you know what you value in life, it becomes a lot easier to to protect that shit. And then in protecting that means that you're going to set some boundaries. There are certain things that you're going to allow people to say and do. And there's certain things that this is a no brainer. Bro, we will fist fight right here. That's what knowing your values are. Okay. So I love that. Thank you guys. Yeah, but I don't want the whole time. We got time. Don't really have the time to shot. I just kind of want to touch it and keep punching. Okay, so yeah, Jan, we can show you. Oh, yes. Yeah, for sure. Yes. Yes. All right, so let's move on to the next one. All right, fun fact. You only get about 4,000 weeks of life. So if there's 52 weeks in a year, you only get 4,000 weeks. And so, again, kind of like talking about the last one that we did before, the average lifespan is about 77 to 80 years, which equates to about 4,000 weeks. That's it. That's all you're given. Sounds like a lot until you realize how many you have already passed. And let me tell you guys something right quick. Do you want to know something really scary? Did you know that the halfway part of a person's life is 38? 38. Ain't that crazy? 38. It's wild. It's kind of wild to think about that a little bit, isn't it? Halfway part mark is 38. It's crazy. Christopher J.D. said, I'm 5 years away. Yeah, there it is, man. That's it. That's all we're given. So you really want to make sure that you appreciate the time that you have while you're here. All right. Let go of the rush. She said, you take that back right now, you asshole. I'm sorry. My job is just to give you the information. Whatever you do with it is on you. Now, I will also say this. Dr. Neil deGrasse Tyson also said that the person who will live forever exists right now. The person who will live forever, minus they get shot in the head or drowned or struck by lightning or some shit like that, they will live forever. I would think that that would be hell. I don't think that would be its own type of hell. By show of hands, how many agree? How many agree if you thought that if you knew that you were not going to die? How many of you would feel that that would be how many of you feel like that would be a hell? Hold on. She said, well, screw that. I don't want to live forever in this timeline either. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't. That would be like a sense of hell. I mean, to me, it would be. I don't know about to anybody else, but to me, that would be hell. To know that you're going to outlive everybody, at what point would you just not want to be around people? You know what I mean? And no matter where you moved, people are going to find you. You know? Just saying. You'd be better off like living in the ocean somewhere. Just saying. Seriously. Because the only animals that will live as long as you are probably in the ocean. Just saying. Correct. Yeah, I don't think I'd want to either. I don't think I'd want to. All right. Anyway, so you multitask everything, even your rest. She says she's pushing the limit right now. I'm sure. Question: what am I trying to outrun? Excuse me. What am I trying to outrun? Let go of the rush. We're always rushing to something. Lord knows I am. I'm always telling people, man, my road rage is nasty. Oh my gosh. The things that I say to people while we're in traffic is horrible. Oh my God. Horrible. I am vicious. I will talk about you, your mama, your daddy, your grandmother. I will clown your whole family just because you drove too slow. Oh man, I'm not playing. All the things that I say to people is nasty. All right. But anyway, so the reality is slowing down isn't falling behind. It's how you catch up with yourself. So if you get a moment, take some time for yourself. Kind of chill. Right? Why are you in such a rush? Right? And that's one of the things that I am currently working on myself. Is trying to slow down a little bit. Not only in speed, but in thought as well. In thought as well. And thought as well. All right, number 4. Celebrate those small moments. Again, we've always talked about this. Right? You laughed at somebody that you loved, but quickly moved on to your to-do list. Man, you gotta have some fun. Gotta smile a little bit. I went out to eat with a buddy of mine today, and I just sat at the table and we had a conversation. He's nonverbal, but I sat there and I just kind of read my book and I actually read it to him as I was just sitting there. All right. Now I don't know if that's what he's into, but I like to read, and I figured, you know what? Instead of us just sitting in quiet, how about I read you some of my book? He said yes. Perfect. And I just kind of read him some of my book. You know, but it's those small, little, tiny, little moments. You know. Oh, okay. Hold on. She says, "Man, get your acres. The only traffic this morning was one bald eagle, one deer, and one dog. Oh man, from your mouth to God's ears. Oh, of course. I love gyros. I like them. I don't really like that Greek restaurant at the mall at South Rose Mall. It's kind of trash. Like I wasn't really a fan. Just saying, I'm not. That's just me though. Most of y'all can like it, but I don't. And I love me a good gyro. Oh my god. Oh my god, so good. Anyway, so did you let that sink in, or just let it, or just kind of skim past it? So when we talk about taking those small little moments and enjoying them, right? Like we said, man, time is one of those things that we sometimes lack. Excuse me, lack the appreciation of, right? We don't let that shit sink in. We just kind of skim right past it, which is fine if that's your objective. But I don't think that it really is. I mean, shit, unless you're doing life in the penitentiary or you're doing jail time, maybe. But even then, shit, prison has saved a lot of people's lives, you know? So the best parts of life are often quiet, ordinary, and easily missed. I'll try to appreciate them on purpose. Like I said, at least try to. There's 24 hours in a day. We'll sleep through 8 of it. Right, so you got 16 hours to kind of just be up and about and around. When I'm doing these, like I feel very fortunate to be here to sit here and do this with you. Very. But I do also think about when we get to 100 and we're not doing them all the time. We're not doing them every day. That kind of makes me sad a little bit. You know, but I still try to appreciate where we are right now. I mean, right now we are at 62, which means we have 38 left. 38. I remember when we started with 1. Okay. All right. Fun fact time. Your brain isn't great at tracking time. I love this one. Your brain measures time based on memorable experiences, not minutes. That's why new adventures feel longer and routines feel like they just kind of vanish. You want more time? Make new memories, create new experiences. So that's why I love the fact that Melissa is going back to school because she likes to learn too. And I just kind of think that that's kind of cool, man. She's been out for quite a while, and we've been kind of hitting and hawing about it for quite a while. And she's just like, you know what? Like, I really think I want to do this. Awesome. What's stopping you? Well, I'll be this age, I'll be that age. Dude, if you're still around, you're still gonna be that age regardless. I mean, a master's degree is only gonna take you a couple years. Your doctorate, for the most part, will take you another 2. And you're still gonna be under 50 by the time you become a doctor. I'm just saying. What the fuck? No, let's have some fun. Make some memories. It ain't like you can take it with you when you die. You know? But each and every one of us who will outlive her, not saying she's gonna die, but I'm just saying, well, she will, but not like tomorrow or nothing. But we'll all know that our friend, our colleague, not our friend because a colleague is different, went out, said she was gonna do something and fucking achieved it. Come on now. That's what we're all here for, right? Okay, so practice saying enough. Enough. You constantly feel like there's never enough time, money, or progress. I love this question when I wrote it. What if I already have more than I realize? By show of hands, how many of you feel like that sometimes? That man, that you want more. I get it, but when you really sit back and think about it, you already have more than you actually do with right now. How many of you actually think about that? Rebecca does. You have more than most of the world's population. Think about that. You have more, especially living in the States, you have more than most people living in other populations. We are shadow, we are spoiled beyond belief. Okay? We are. As Americans, we are spoiled beyond belief. It happens. Okay? It happens that way. She said, nope, I'm intentionally grateful for every single thing that I have and have access to. There you go. She said that shit just kicked me in the balls. It's either this or your wife. I have everything right. I have everything right now. Yeah. It's so crazy how so many of us think that We need so much more in order to feel better. Sadly enough, you already have it now. If all you will ever have is what you have right now, how the fuck is that not enough? I mean, guys, really think about that. If all you will ever have is what you got right now, I have more books than I will probably ever finish. Think about that. I have more books than I will probably finish. That's kind of crazy to think about that. Because I buy more. I have so many different subscriptions. It's crazy. I get 5 books every month, at least, and that's just from one. That's from one application. Okay. Gratitude isn't about what's missing. It's about what you already have. Enough is a mindset. I want you guys to write that in your thing. I just want you to put, I have enough. I want you to put that, I have enough. I'll go first. I have enough. Where's that at, Chris? Is that here in Bellevue? Or are you talking about the one in Omaha? Thank you guys. Yes, Christopher. That's what I like to see, buddy. I haven't. Yes, we have enough. If you couldn't get any more than what you got right now, and you could just live off of what you got right now, do we not already have enough? We have great friends, not associates. We have friends, not fucking frenemies. We have friends. Excuse me. God damn, man. I got some type of indigestion. It's fucking gross. But we're still gonna keep running with it. I ain't editing shit. Anyway. So I'm just saying though, like we have good friends, right? We have people who love us, right? Where we get to hang out with each other every night. We have money for the most part to buy stuff that we need. You have entertainment for the most part. You have somewhat good health. What really else could you want more of? You know? Think about that, man. Because I don't think a lot of people do. You know? When I talk about having that acres of land, I talk about it like it's kind of a distant thing that's out there. If it works, great. If it doesn't, I'm okay with that too. I have more than enough money to put down a down payment on any fucking house that I want. Any house that I want. But I choose to live here and live below my means. Jessica and I talk about that shit all the time. Like, dude, all the money you got, you can buy damn near whatever. Yeah. And I'm happy where I'm at. I love where I am. You know? I'll get more because I'm grateful for the shit that I have right now. See what I mean? Remember, like I told you, anytime I buy a pair of shoes or I buy something, I give something else away. I give it away. I don't sell it. I give it away. I don't need to sell shit. I hand it off. Right? Because if I'm not here, I can't sell it. Just saying. Meeting Jessica, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, I forgot about that. You guys did not know each other before you guys met. Yes. They're referring to you, Jessica. Miss Yachty said, I have enough. In all caps. I love that. All right, give your time meaning. There is an amazing book by a gentleman by the name of Dr. Viktor Frankl. The book is called Man's Search for Meaning. Man's Search. Let me find it for you. This book right here, Man's Search for Meaning. Okay, I don't know. It says that your browser has lost connection with your screen share audio. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Okay, since we can. Okay, awesome. So this book right here was one of my favorite books in general, man. This book is about a gentleman by the name of Viktor Frankl, and he was in Auschwitz, a Holocaust camp, and just what he was talking about, what he went through, was so remarkable, man. It was amazing, and the biggest thing that he talked about was people finding meaning to live, right? And he talked about this. He gave this metaphor of the cigarette, which it wasn't a metaphor; it was a real thing. He said, "Say while you're in camp in Auschwitz, you could trade cigarettes for food, blankets, all kinds, like whatever you need. You could trade cigarettes for it, right?" He said, if he saw a person sit down, take that cigarette out and light it, he knew they had given up in life, and they would usually die within a couple days after that. Fact, they would pass on a day or two after that just by lighting that cigarette because they've lost all hope for life. He said, Viktor Frankl said, I knew that I lost my wife. I knew that I lost my mom. I knew I lost my father. I lost them all. But in my mind, I would still replay that when we're out of here, me talking to my wife and dancing with her, my mother making some whatever food he was talking about, and he knew they were dead. He knew it, but he created a different meaning for himself, and that's all reframing is. We're not saying that you're Jedi mind tricking yourself. We're just telling you that it could be something different. It could be something more. Now, eventually, he did remarry. He did have children, but he had a whole different new zest for life. I suggest you guys get this book. It literally changed the way that I saw life in general. Literally. It was that good. Okay. So, example is, are you filling your time with distractions, but you feel increasingly disconnected? Isn't that crazy? That we're more connected than we are than ever before, but we feel so disconnected and we feel alone. We feel isolated. Isn't that crazy? They promised us that, man, with the rise of the internet, you ain't gonna never be by yourself again. No, you're right. I'm not by myself. Then why do I feel so alone? Not me, but other people do. They do, right? It's crazy. So how can I make those minutes matter more? Simple. When you understand what your values are, when you understand what your constitution is made of, when you understand that mission statement you have for yourself, you're going to know exactly what to do with those minutes. You see what I'm saying? You'll know exactly what to do with them. You know, Jessica, she found out what she wanted to do with hers. Melissa decided that her course of action was to go back to school. I know a bunch of other people are like, nah, I ain't doing all that. Melissa said, yeah, I'm doing all that. Look at what Chris said. Chris said, I sat in a training class at work with people I had never met in person. Felt like felt weird. Had the same trainer based in out of Canada 3 times. So did it feel weird that you knew these people? Or did it feel weird that you were sitting with these people that you only met a couple times? I didn't understand that, Chris. Okay, yeah, yes, I can hear you. So the reality of it is that time well spent isn't always productive. It's purposeful. And purpose gives time its power. When I get off of here, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take my ass to my room and go play myself a video game. I'm not gonna watch television. I'm not gonna read my book. I'm gonna go play a game. Because for me, that's joyful. That's how I like to end my evening. Tomorrow, I'll get up. I have a couple things that I need to do. After I go walking a couple miles with Miss Anya, I'll come back. I don't know if I'll end up finishing it, but I'm gonna read it probably 3-4 hours tomorrow. Just nothing but reading. Because that's how I love my time. You know? That's what gives my time meaning. Working on these presentations, I built I built 6 of them this evening alone. 6. So I don't have to work on another presentation for another 7 days. I love to do this so much. I just sat down and just knocked out a bunch of them. Because I wanted to spend more time not only with my kiddo, but I wanted to spend more time reading. I want to play my game a little bit more. You know, walking just a little bit more. You know, it's summertime, so we got shit to do. You know, I don't know. See what you guys are up to. Call up Yachty and make her come pick us up and take us out for a ride or some shit. I don't know. Drive on over to a little past Glenwood and go see what Jerry and them are up to. You know, take a date and say fuck it and go to Lincoln and go see Renita for a little bit. You know, that's what that meaning is. So again, it doesn't have to be something that's, like I said, that's very productive. But to me, that is fucking productive. Go see people that really fuck with you. You know, go take people out to eat. It's one thing connecting here. It's something totally different to connect in person. You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's kind of what I think. Let me ask you guys, what do you think about that? Do you guys agree with that? Do you guys think that it's a good idea in general for people to create their own meanings? Or do you think that the meaning should just be given to you? That somebody should tell you, hey, this means this. Or should you make your own meaning? Should you create your own? Oh shit, I gotta write that down. See, I told you. Told you. I'm always worried. As soon as I say something, I have a whole entire another presentation. Now I got 8 presentations down. 8 of them. Yes, ma'am. I can't wait too. June 28th, man. That's next month. June 28th is next month, y'all. June 28th is next month, ladies and gentlemen. That's next month. Come on, man. And shit, we're almost done with this month. This will be our 100 days. You know? How many of y'all get a little lighthearted when you think about that? Or I'd say heavy-hearted when you think about that we're kind of coming to a close, man. And again, we still got 38 more days to go, but shit. Remember at one time we had 99, then 98, then 90, then 80, then 70, then 60. You see what I'm saying? Fuck. You know what? I like that idea. I like that idea. I know. Don't trip though, man. We'll figure something out though. We'll figure out something. I talk too goddamn much to just stop this all together. I don't know if we'll be doing it every single night, but we will continue doing this. Every night, probably no. But I need a fucking break. Like seriously. Whatever, but like yeah, about a good few 4 days, something like that, and then we'll jump back in to doing some other stuff. But I don't just want to stop doing this um just in general because I love doing it. Yes. Yes. Yes, for sure. I'd even say probably 2 or 3 times a week. I can honestly see that because I like doing this. I love doing it. Got you. Got you. Okay. We'll figure out something. But I mean, again, man, you guys are the fearless few. You guys are the foundation that all this stands on, man. You know, like you guys took me from thinking of what I wanted to do to doing it. So now when I talk to people about what I'm doing, I don't have to sit in theory anymore. I can tell you exactly what I do. I can tell a person what I do for sure, for sure. All right, so here let's get to the last one, and then I'm gonna let you guys out of here. Fun fact time. So the average person spends 6+ hours on the screen daily. Daily. That adds up to over 90 days. Man, excuse me. 90 days a year. A quarter of your life. Damn, hold on, what? A quarter of your waking life. Imagine, imagine what you could create, learn, and experience if you took back even a fraction of that. I mean, if you think about what we do, we took out 90 days. Actually, it'll be 100, but we did this, and y'all learned something every fucking day. Like every day. We are at that's okay. So we do usually 1.5, right? So we're at what, 62 hours, 62 days now, times 62. We have 93 hours of content right now, today. 93 hours of us being together straight every single day. So if we didn't fuck with each other, we wouldn't be here like this. You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't be here. And I think that again, that average person spends that 6.5 hours daily. I also think that it depends on what you're looking at as well. Because if you're just watching Instagram models clapping cheeks all the time, which you know what, ironically enough, I've actually kind of gotten tired of watching that. No, I'm lying. I just don't watch a lot of it anymore. Like I don't. Like I almost feel like on one hand it's kind of like subjecting somebody who wants to be subjected. But then I'm also thinking like number one, this shit is unrealistic. And then when I was talking to Jessica about it, Jessica's like, dude, you know that a lot of these women have had BBL. What are they called? BBLs? Butt breast slips? Is that what it is? Whatever. And then when I'm just sitting there looking at them, like that, the feeling of it's kind of just dissipating to the point where a bazillion breath. Thank you, bro. Thank you. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I started asking myself a question. I say, if I was messing with these women, what type of conversation will we be having? When I get online, I'm online to train. I'm online to coach. I'm online to teach. I don't know how I would feel if I walked in my house and I see my girlfriend or whoever just sitting there just bouncing with her clap, with her cheeks just. I think I'd be good. I don't think it would be about books. I think you're right, Miss Yachty. I don't think it'd be about books. I don't think it would. Not whatsoever. Like I don't. I don't think so. But you know what it did do? It did kind of it did kind of help me to understand like the type of women that I am actually attracted to. I mean TMI, but I think that I'm actually attracted to women like a sapiosexual type of guy. That basically I like a woman's intellect, right? Like I love to learn. So like I like that type of shit, you know? Like I love to learn, I love to teach, I love stuff like that. So again, I mean, I'm not saying that the Instagram models aren't teachers or anything like that. I'm just saying, what the fuck will we have to talk about after you're done clapping your cheeks? And then I think that some of these women forget about gravity, you know? Like you can like can I take you to a family reunion, to a family function? I don't know if I'd be comfortable. You know, I don't know if I'd feel comfortable with my son knowing that that's what you do. Where's your stepmom at? She's downstairs clapping her cheeks again. All right. Dad, are you sure this is the woman you want to be with? I just kind of, again, I mean, I know it's kind of TMI, but I think about that type of shit. I think about where am I spending my time at? What do I want to be spending my time doing? And is this it? For me, no. I still watch it every so often, but like I did before I was doing this, not at all. Instead of watching like a couple hours a week of it, I'm down to like an hour. No, I'm joking. Like I said, I'll probably watch it out for like maybe like a half hour for like throughout the week or something like that. I'd still watch. Still gotta look. But I mean at the same time, it's just like you know what, it's just like, no, I'm good. I'm good. You know. If I can't have a conversation with you, if you don't inspire me in some way, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not fucking interested. And being 46, like, bro, I have to be fucking inspired. Like, I have to be inspired. And that shit is uninspiring, actually, uninspiring. So I don't know. Either way, okay, I think that we're good. I'm gonna show you guys. Here you go. So here is your checklist, and I just kind of want to see what you guys are into. Which ones work with you the most? Which ones did you gravitate towards the most? Which ones will you gravitate towards the most? Um, what? Dude, is this the same shit? Hold on. Oh fuck. Yo, I don't even think that we did that one. I actually messed up. Shit, sorry about that. God damn. Sorry guys, no, this ain't even the right one. Oh, you know what I did? Yeah, right. Jerry said all of them. This motherfucker. Guys, I think that I put up the wrong stuff. I really think I put up the oh man, I didn't even look at it. Actually, this one here is the one that we're gonna be working on tomorrow. How to simplify your life in 7 steps. Fuck, well never mind. I guess you guys already saw that one. God damn it. Fuck. Don't look at it. Look away. Alright, anyway. Fuck it. Now, right now, yes, we'll just say fuck it for now. You like them all. Good stuff. I will. Hold on, wait a minute. Didn't I send them? Oh, no, don't tell me I sent that. Nope, I sent you guys the one for tomorrow. Of course I did. Of course. Of course. Remember when I told you I did like 6 of them? My fault. Wait a minute. So, yeah, I'm not gonna. I think I did them all. Sorry about that, guys. Anyway, don't worry about it. You guys are good. You like them all. Good stuff. I will actually go back tomorrow. I'll reformat them and I will send them to you. Because again, I want you to have everything that we do, just so you can always go back and be like, hey, what do we work on this day? All that good stuff. So, without further ado, guys, get some rest. I will see you guys tomorrow. Man, dude. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah, we're just about done. So, get out of here. I will see you tomorrow. Where's our? Let's put some music on. Good night, people. Yadira, Rebecca, Jerry, Melissa. Again, congratulations, Mr. Dady, the future Mrs. Dady, Jerry, Rebecca, Miss Anya, Rebecca, all that good stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow night. Good night, guys.